Hi, my name is James, a teacher of physics of many years. In our lesson today, we are going to learn about density. Our objectives for the lesson are: define density, obtain a formula for density, explain how to determine the density of a regular solid, and finally, we are going to use the formula for density to calculate the density of a given solid. Now, on to our first objective. Density is defined as the mass per unit volume of a substance. That can also be written in the form of a formula as follows. Density equals mass in kilogram divided by volume in cubic meter. This formula can also be written in form of symbols, like this. Rho is the symbol for density, M is the symbol for mass, and V is the symbol for volume. The SI unit of density is the kilogram per meter cubed. Now, let's look at an example. We would like to calculate the density of a solid in the shape of a cuboid of mass 200 gram and volume 300 cubic centimeter. Now, if the solid is regular, then the mass can be determined using a weighing balance. It can be an electronic balance or a beam balance, and the volume can be obtained by measuring the length, the width, and the height. And if the solid is of a cylindrical nature, then the diameter and the height of the cylinder can also be determined and then used in the calculation of the volume using a mathematical formula. In our case, the solid is a cuboid, has the shape of a cuboid, and therefore we will use the formula times height if the length, the width, and the height are given. But in this case, we are given the volume, so the use of the formula for volume will not be necessary. If our solid was a cylinder, then we would use the formula for the calculation of the volume of a cylinder. Since we are already given the volume and the mass, all we need to do is substitute these values in the formula and use a calculator to get the final working. And therefore we substitute, and this is what we get. Using a calculator, the value for density can be obtained in gram per cubic centimeter and then converted to kilogram per meter cubed by multiplication by 1000. On how to convert density in gram per cubic centimeter, to kilogram per meter cube. This will be discussed in a later video, but for now let's work out and see what we get as our final working. For more topics on for more discussion on this topic and other topics, click the subscribe button, and remember to suggest any other topic in the high school physics syllabus for discussion in my videos. Remember, good grades are earned, and therefore you have to put some effort in getting to access these videos.